Okay, fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Dubai, the city for opportunities. I am Mohammed Eid, one of the founder of Diamonds team, a global team, of course. Everyone you are attending here, you are welcome. And today we are ready and so exciting to hear something. Maybe some of you, it will be the first time you are hearing something like this training. Today we are so exciting and we are so lucky because the one and the only one who will be with us, and we are so honored to attend with us, and he's giving us this opportunity and he give us his time. So please, my simple advice for everyone, I need all of you, please, to be focused with us. Give me the 100% attention. And I need every single one of you, please, to have your own book or papers and your pen, because the trainings you will hear today, it will change your life. And please, everyone, help me to welcome our founder, our hero, our mentor, Diamond Chief Founder and Presenter, Mr. Khalid Shaath.
That great introduction. Thanks a lot for this great, overwhelming welcome that made me twice more energized than I already am. You're always a part of a very powerful elite leaders in our team who boasted with great energy. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me all first to welcome you all. Allow me all first to welcome our international Diamonds team partner worldwide to be a part of this international call, which is hosted live here from Dubai to every single partner in the world. And the purpose of this call and this communication is to empower your knowledge and to share with you our success story and to tell you how have we done it, and to show you exactly step by step how did we build our success, because at the end of the day, our success is your success and your success is our success. So welcome again in your home. Welcome into the Diamonds International Conference Room. Now also we have our brother from Singapore. Before I start, brother Yusuf, I just want to send my sincere congratulations for brother Yusuf for achieving the rank of sales director yesterday. Well, brother Yusuf is one of the success stories that every one of us need to follow, because he was one of the people who started alone in Singapore, never had applied to work with them, although we were working together closely and communicating online, but he was all alone in Singapore and he built a tremendous success, and he made sales director, mashallah, in less than 2 months. So that was a great achievement. Also, our brother Goodwin from Kuwait had recently also achieved a sales director, and we have from all over the world the superstar rising one by one. Okay, that's fantastic. So, welcome everybody from Pakistan, India, Kuwait, Singapore, Malaysia, in Dubai, Bahrain. We've got all the other countries, and my apology for other countries who did not hear me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see the title, the main purpose of our training tonight is follow-up and handling objection. And as we all know, in network marketing, there are basic building rules in your business. There are basic foundations that allow your business to grow exponentially and internationally. And those basics, we have done a training called Getting Started Training, GST, which we can all know that's the dreams and company reason, the commitment, the time commitment, the self-commitment, the prospect list and the contact list, and how it should be written properly, and the art of invitation and how we can invite people in the most effective way, and what are the most effective invitation scripts, and the art of presentation, where what should we do in the presentation day, and what are the ethics of edifying the upline and the presenter and talking positively about the prospect, and accordingly after that the follow-up and handling objection. And I'm here tonight to talk about the 6 most important building block, which are one of the most effective soft skills, one of the most effective communication soft skills that you need to do in order to build your business massively. So, the sixth part of our 6 building blocks called the follow-up and handling objection of the getting started training. Now, why I've chosen to cover that part? Because through my international conferencing and traveling all over the world and meeting the top leaders and talking to our team, I found that there is a major weakness on the sixth part. A very big, huge weakness, especially on the sixth part. Unfortunately or unfortunately, we all need to understand that more than 95% of the sign-up, more than 95% of the sales happen on the follow-up, which is the second meeting. Because less than 5% of people would join you on the same day of the presentation. 95% of them will always join after the presentation. And we always say, when the prospect walks away, he goes away. Unless a proper follow-up strategy will be implemented so we can win him again. And it's a very simple principle, but yet very important. And why it is that important, we will go through it one by one right now. Okay. I hope that everyone can see my screen, right? You all can see your screen. You all can see my screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's clear for everyone. You can see step 5, art of presentation. I'm going to scroll down to the step 6 today that we're going to be covering, which is art of follow-up strategy and handling objection. And I'm going to talk about handling objection skills tonight. Okay? So let's start by follow-up. Why to follow up with people? As I just said, more than 90 to 95% of people are not ready to join after the presentation immediately for several reasons. Those people will go out so excited. Now, I mean, several reasons. They could not have the money, or they need to sleep over it, or they need to consult someone, whatever the reason is. Again, guys, whoever raises his hand, Sister Maryam, please don't raise your hand. Raising your hand means you need the mic urgently. Okay? Good. Back again to the subject. So what are the several reasons that could be make him not joining you at the same time? He could be having no money, he want to consult someone, he want to get back and sleep over it. No matter the reason is, those people will go out so excited and speak to their close contacts and family. And accordingly, they will get so many negative feedbacks because of their weak explanation and lack of experience. Think of it for a moment. Now, when a prospect got excited and he was 100% positive and 100% he said, okay, I'm in. I'm going to join your business. Now, what made that prospect so excited? What made him so positive is because he had listened to a proper explanation, almost, 20 minutes to a 40 minutes presentation with, closing, with positive stories, with a good implementation of the idea, with a good flow of ideas. He had listened to a good story. Now, the problem is this. Now, let's say you're going back home, driving your car, and you just switched on the car and you've heard an unbelievable, wonderful song to some of your favorite singers, and it was a 1-minute song. Now, 2 hours later, if I'll play you the lyrics of not the lyrics, what we call the music of that song, can you sing the song perfectly? Impossible. And that's a 1-minute song. So how do you think a prospect who had listened to almost 40-minute explanation, how do you think he would repeat that for his people? It would be like a total complete mess. He will not be able to transfer even 5% of the idea. And he would be asked so many questions that he cannot answer. So the reason, or the immediate reason, or the immediate action that's going to happen from his close people, that will happen. Oh, they've scammed you. It's another MLM scam. It's a Mickey Mouse business. It's a Ponzi scheme. Oh, don't tell me, guy, you fool again in the same trap. All this thing. Because he was not able to differentiate between DUbli and MLM. He was not able to make people understand that we are not any of those MLM crap anymore. He did not have the knowledge and the skill to do that. So as a result, he started to lose his most hot people that he talked to them immediately. And those were some of the people that he was really building his future on. So what happened? Immediately he got demotivated. And he will never answer your call again. So to get back at least 50% of those people, a follow-up call to them should be done before the first 48 hours, because after that, they will almost forget about everything, and very high possibility they won't come again back. They won't come again. So the only solution to get out the person from that negativity is to apply a good follow-up strategy on him, which I'm going to share with you one by one. Follow-up had simple rules that should be followed in order to make it very successful. Now, the first rule of the follow-up, a follow-up is another meeting that should not be done over the phone. It's even more important than the first one. Always put in your mind that you will never be able to handle people objections effectively over the phone. So just invite them for another meeting by simply saying, brother, whatever you have heard in the last presentation was this not even 10% of the huge, powerful business. So let us meet today to go further with the explanation and to get all your questions and concerns answered, and finally to put our plan to move forward. There will be no obligations at all. Simply how I do it when I call someone. Let's say I was with Alex yesterday in a presentation and I already had given him a homework or I had given him a CD to watch, and I say, okay, I'll collect it from you tomorrow when you come back. I would give him someone so I could have a reason for me to call him. So I'll call him back next day. I was like, hey Alex, how you doing? When are we meeting today? I'll talk to him in a way that meeting is something is already, no question about it. I'm not gonna ask him and tell him, are we gonna meet or not? When can we meet today? No, it's like, hello Alex, when are we meeting today? 6 or 8. Then he will be back. Okay, Mr. Khalid, what is it all about? It's like, come on, man. We had an appointment today. Forgot? Yesterday we were the presentation. I told you, make up your mind, get all your questions, and let's meet today. Because whatever I explained for you, Alex, was less than even 10%. The opportunity is so huge. I can't give you the full knowledge in one day. And for you to get a proper definition, a proper, like a proper, you want to decide a proper decision, you have to have a full, complete information. Because you can decide in something based on incomplete information. So let's sit today. I'll show you the other part of the business. I'll show you the other strategy. I'll go through all your questions and we put a strategy to move forward. Always use confident, positive sound, echoing word. When you talk to someone, your voice should be full of confidence. You're talking about a multi-million-dollar business. You're doing someone a favor. You don't need him. He needs you. She needs you. This is how you have to approach people. You are the upper hand, but of course, with full respect. So this is what I need to do when I talk to someone to invite him for the follow-up meeting. I don't ask him when are we going. I don't ask him. Do you think? Okay, why don't we meet? Hello, hi. What do you think of me? It's like, when are we meeting? Because remember, in the closing strategy, when the guy walks away, I take an appointment from him for the next day or the day after. So I already have a preset appointment in the presentation day. And it is a must because 90% of people, you tell them don't talk, don't disclose information, let's be together, they will go and talk. They think themselves smart. and they're gonna fall into the same trap. So the first rule of follow-up, it is a meeting, not over the phone. Now, I'll give you one of the examples. Now, if I'm talking to one of my close friends, and that guy tells me, oh man, you know what? I'm not doing it. It's a scam. And he's my friend. You know, I've been through some articles and I've read about it. You know, it's one of those MLM Ponzi schemes. I would make him cry. I will tell him, listen, Alex, it is shame on you to say that over the phone. If you consider yourself my friend and you really care about me, get your self moving, I'm not going to use another word, and come over and show me why it is. If you care about me, how would you allow your friend to go on with a scam? So let's sit and see and prove to me why is it a scam. Show me, because I will quit. Do you want your friend to do a scam? But also I have my valid reason to do it. So I'm not going to quit because you told me it's a scam. If you care about me, let's sit together and show me what you have. Please, if you consider me as your friend. Now, the main purpose, I want him to get into the meeting because the face-to-face interaction is much more powerful. Now, if it was totally closed up, we have to do nothing. Just try to do it over the phone. But try everything you can to make it happen another meeting. Because person who comes for the second meeting, 90% is in. Then, go again. Second rule of the follow-up. Be positive, confident, and get your leader assistance. Arrange an appointment with your higher level leader to assist you in handling your prospect objections and ask him to teach the most effective method of handling objections, which is the FF rule, which we're going to talk about it in detail tonight. Always remember, two minds are better than one. Work in a team spirit. When you set up the meeting, always set up a meeting with your upline. Let your upline, he had been there. He had more experience than you. He had handled more objection than you. So he would help you in a very powerful way to handle all your prospects' objection. So do it with your upline leader. Strike the iron when it's hot. The follow-up meeting should be done maximum 48 hours after your first meeting. The first follow-up meeting, it should be done minimum 24 hours, maximum 48 hours. And I would suggest or make it even better to be on the next day. Strike the iron when it's hot. Because the more you delay people, the more they get back into their repetitious, routinous lifestyle. They get into the normal life that kills every excitement, that kills every knowledge they have. So when you call them, you know, they don't even have 5% of what you explained in the first time. So they are not yet excited and you might not have the chance to meet them again. So strike the iron when it's hot. That's the third rule of the follow-up. Now, these are the three important rules and these are the schedule that you have to have for your follow-up. You know, the name of the person, first meeting, which is the presentation time, then first follow-up, when did you follow up with him, second follow-up, third follow-up, and the objections. And it's so important to put your people objections over here. Why? Because, write down. Ladies and gentlemen, I want every one of you to write down what I'm going to tell you right now. And listen carefully. What is the definition of an objection? Objection in our business. Objection is a mirror that reflects people's desire of joining if it will be handled properly. Objection is a mirror that reflects people's desire of joining if it will be handled properly. What does that mean? Okay, this is not physics, this is not chemistry, although I love physics and chemistry, but again, it's very simple. You are telling me if someone had an objection, that means he was interested? Absolutely yes. For a minute, think of it logically. If someone did not even care about your business, he will not spend a minute thinking about it. But what does it mean if someone having an objection? You tell me, what does it mean? That means that person had spent some time and efforts to think and search about your business until he faced an objection. So because he had spent some time and effort, that means he was interested. He was curious to know your business until he faces that objection. So you have to look at the objection as the mirror that is reflecting that person's desire, the real desire of joining. If you know how to handle that objection, now you know how to get the person in. And tonight we're gonna focus about talking the art of handling objections, which is an art that you can use anywhere and everywhere in your world, okay? Which is the FF rule. Okay, so this is a training that has no slide, so I want you to start writing down. Okay, memorize, write down the notes because it's very important. Understand the concept, then you can apply it. I'm going to go through 4 or 5 questions, which are the most objections most of our people face, and I'll show you a very effective way to win the battle. Okay, so let's get started. What is the most effective rule of handling people objection? It's called FFF rule. Okay, write down after the first F, feel. Under the second F, found, felt. And the third one, write found. Okay, let me write it for you. Very simple. First F is feel. That's the first F. Second F, felt. Third F, found. So feel, felt, found. Now, if you have an objection and you want to handle it, the number one rule in handling objection is don't create an argument. Number one rule, don't create an argument. So the first rule in handling people objection is avoiding to create an argument with people. Why? Because if you start accusing people or if you start an argument, the person owns the right to defend his idea even if it's wrong. Because you're creating an argument, because you are creating a fight, because you are arming his defensive weapon, which will arm a blockage mental acceptance. So once you are creating argument, once you are into a fight, if someone tell you the company is a scam, man, you moron, what scam? You don't know. Are you stupid? Now he gets jealous. You are arming his defensive weapon. Now he wants to fight back. So once he starts to have the desire of fighting back, this is the moment you lost the whole complete discussion, because you are right now his enemy and his only purpose on this negotiation is to win the battle. And once it is an argument, there is no battle will be won. It's going to be an argument that goes on and on and on with no results. So the number one rule that you have to put in your mind is avoid creating an argument. Number two, when the person giving you an objection, write down everything he says. Let him understand that you're giving a full respect and a full attention of his statement. So you are, once the person is being respected and his thoughts is being listened carefully, he is having a sort of confidence and a sort of relief, mental relief, that okay, you are really giving him the proper attention. So you are here to solve a challenge, not to prove him wrong. So, number one, avoid creating an argument. Number two, write down all the questions, all the thing. Show him that you are really interested about what he says. And you're giving full attention and respect. Now, when I told you don't create an argument, how do you do that? Feel, felt, found. What do I mean? After you avoid creating an argument, very smiley, very positive, very absorbative, and you're writing down. When he says a statement, now you go and confirm his statement. You are telling him, I know how you feel because I feel the same. So you are absolutely right. And I guarantee you are right because I had gone through the same situation. Now look what happened. The guy is coming to put that objection in front of your face. And he was thinking that, no, you're wrong. He would be shocked because for him, you are the company. For him, you are a part of DUbli. You are his enemy. So he is expecting that you would fight back. But he will be shocked that you will have a total opposite behavior by telling him that he is right. It's like, what do you mean? And then you tell him, yeah, I've gone exactly through the same situation. It's like, oh my God, then why did you join? Look what happened now. Oh my God, then why did you join? Now he is interested to listen for your solution. Now you have opened up all his receptors in his mind. He is so interested to listen to your solution. And this is what you exactly want. You don't want him to have a mental blockage. So the first feel is to prove his statement. The next felt is to emphasize and to confirm his statement. So you be, oh my God, so you're like me. So we're friends. We're not enemies. We're not here in a battle. So he is ready to listen to you now. Then you start to handle the objection. But what I found is so and so and so and so. But don't say it as if you're memorizing it. I know how you feel. I felt the same, but what I find is different. Don't do that, please. Okay? Don't do like robots. You know, like if you memorize the message and you keep repeating it as if like someone is telling you what to say. No, put it into a story. A very simple story that makes him understand. What is it? We'll take an example, okay? And I love this example. Scam, interesting one, right? Don't you think that it is an interesting one? So many people, smart asses, smart people, people who think that they know everything, people that they think that they are the engineers of the PhDs, of the science, of the IT, of the blah, 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 who knows the whole thing in the world. And they're still broke. Those people, it is a scam. How you do this? Okay, let's take a practical example of how I would handle this objection. If someone tell me it's a scam, feel felt found. First of all, I will take it with a nice smile and with the good nice teeth, going out with my smile. That if you brush your teeth, but if you don't brush your teeth, don't do that, please. Okay? Well, do that only if you brush your teeth. Good. So, with a nice smile, with the white teeth widely open, then you start writing down all his objections and you give him that attention. And let's say, Alex, Alex, you're absolutely right. He's like, what? Yes, man, you're absolutely right. When I was presented this company, I had gone through the same feeling. I went through some articles. I was like, okay, they did not pay cash back. Some other people said, I gone through them, but they did not pay me. Some other people putting some video about the company, and some other people. I read all of those things. I was like, oh gosh, I got you. They're a scam. But you know also what I found? Now at that time, Alex would have said then, Khalid, then why did you join? If you knew they are scam, why did you join? Then I will be like, Alex, why did I join? It's like, yes, tell me why. You know what I found, bro? I was thinking for a moment. I was thinking this company is registered in NASDAQ. You can simply go to the NASDAQ site. I'll show you how to do it. Very simple. They are in OTB. You go to NASDAQ.com. It's a US publicly traded company. Go here, put DUB. Then you see a drop menu. Click on it. Then, boom, DUbli, things are over here. So you see, this is what I found is that it's registered in NASDAQ, right? Good. So a company being registered in NASDAQ means that they are monitored by the FTC. So the Feds has done their due diligence. And you know what I also found? I found that the company is dealing with some good big brands in the world, like Samsung, Dell, HP, Hotels.com, Priceline, Walmart, Macy, all these big boys. And I thought for a minute, now the 10 names that I have mentioned from the biggest corporations in the world, each one of them, they have a legal department, and each big company, their legal department has like maybe 50 lawyers, and each lawyer he has, let's say, 1,000 year of experience or 10,000 year of experience of law. So collectively, the amount of law experience the legal departments of those companies are more than 5 million hours. And the question I asked to myself, the same Google that I have is the same Google that those people have, and yet they signed the contract with DUbli. And yet they're DUbli partners. So, what do you think? Do you think who cares about the reputation more? Myself or FTC? Myself or Hotels.com or Priceline or Macy or Walmart or Dell or HP or Toshiba or these companies. Now, this is the logical, okay? This is what we call the facts approach. Now, there is another logical approach. I would do it as well. I would tell him, you know what, Alex? We are into people business. And to really work on people business, we have to understand people mentality, monitored by FTC, Federal Trade Commissioning. Okay, we are into people business. So when we work in people business, we have to understand people mentality. Now let's think for a while of what would a failure do. If someone fails or loses a football match, what would he say? The referee was bullshit. You know, the people, they were staring and shouting too much. We missed our focus. We could not make goals. The other team was lucky. You know, the goalkeeper, he was jumping by luck and he was holding our balls. You know, the shoe I bought was having one more tight that I could not shoot the ball right. They will tell you 10,000 million excuses, but he won't tell you that I'm a loser. This is the nature of human people, of human being. And let's agree on some facts. Now, in multi-level business or in any business in the world, I'm talking about network marketing business especially, there is almost 70 to 70% people who don't make money and 30% people makes money. Okay? Now those 70%, because they don't stick to the system, they don't attend the training, they're not consistent, they don't have a goal, you know, the same rules we know. But these are people and they're always gonna be there. Like 70% don't make money. So always the number of losers are more than the number of winners. But bear in mind that this success percentage is higher than any existing industry in the world. How much people make money in stock market? 3%, forex 4%, in other, you know, other small and medium businesses maximum 9%, 10%. Go to every industry in the world, you will see the maximum success rate is 15%. We have 30%. We have the highest success rate among all other industries, but yet losers' numbers are more than winners. So you will always find loser excuses online. And those people who failed building the business, they will not tell you I'm a failure. They will always find an excuse. The company did not pay a cashback. The website top corner color hurts my eyes, so accordingly, I get into a psychotic problem, which I could not build my business. So that's why the company made me fail. They will tell you all type of excuses and words. But we all know excuses and distraction on word are equal. And we can only make money or make excuses. But this is the mentality of people, brother. This is the mentality of people, mate. They will start telling you so many excuses and they start share online. So their people and friends won't accuse them that they're failures. So please, next time, when you want to do a researches, and this is what I've done myself, let's look for facts, not opinions. When do researches online to find about any company credibility, let's go and look about facts, not opinions. Facts, not opinions. Because the biggest people in the world, people accuse them that and talk about them. Our prophets, Microsoft, Bill Gates, all the success people in the world, they had people talking negatively about them. But the end of the world, at the end of the day, the train will go on and the dogs will keep barking. Dogs barking won't stop a running train. This is life. C'est la vie. Then you take him to the fact. So we understand this is the people business. This is how they think. Okay. And on top of that, brother, you know what I found as well? What I found is, Apple, Samsung, Dell, Priceline, Federal Trade Commission. It's a US listed company, so the Feds has done their due diligence. What I found that those collection of companies and organizations, they have lawyers and experience in law collectively more than 10 million hours. And what I am also sure that those people have the same Google that I have, and yet they signed the contract. What I know for sure is the company that has been operating for the last 13 years. So I don't care about what people say. I care about facts. The company has been in business for the last 13 years, never delayed paying single commission for people. So that is a successful company. So this is how you can win a battle without creating an argument and a fight. This is what we call a logical approach. Now, when you talk to someone in this way, do you think that he's still there to tell you the company is a scam? Okay, let's also mention another important part about the company being a scam, which is very important to me. There's a guy called Ethan Vanderberg, and all you know him, okay? He also made a video about DUbli being a scam, okay? He also made a video about DUbli being a scam. Good. Now, again, we are into people business, so before we judge about anyone, let's know who he is and how people think. Now, first of all, I have made a complete video about this character. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube, write down Networker 911, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can get all my videos. It is Networker 911. So you can get all the new videos and training that I'm making. Networker 911. Okay, you can go there even if you don't want to subscribe. It's up to you. I don't care. All what you need to do is go to videos and you will see a video there that I made about Ethan Vanderberg is a scam, in my opinion. I have responded to his video he made about DUbli. letter by letter, sentence by sentence, and I proved him with facts and figures and articles that he is the scam. You know why? Because who is Ethan? Ethan is a hyena. He is someone who is trying simply with, in my opinion, I'm going to use the same terminology he's using, that I believe he is the scam, in my opinion, because that's the word he's always using, because he is trying to hunt online. All what he do is he attack the very famous successful people like Randy Gage, Robert Kiyosaki, Anthony Robbins, Amway, and he called all of those people are scam. What he's trying to do, he is trying to be under the famous people's shadow so he can be famous too and he can send his own shit. You can see his blog, it's full of silly, cheap advertisements. This is what he's trying to do. So, guys, please wake up and smell the coffee. Don't let anyone brainwash you. Please watch my video clearly and you will see him. And there is another guy who lately came to the market talking about DUbli. And you will be shocked about this guy. You know, this guy, his name is Matt Trainer. And I'm here to talk about this excellent idea. Now, Matt Trainer, because why I'm covering those subjects, because those are one of the questions that people would ask you. So you have to be armed with the good knowledge to answer people questions. Now you all know about Matt Trainer. He was one of DUbli's leader, right? Today you will see an official response, an official taking against Matt Trainer from DUbli International, because what he said about DUbli is a total complete lies. And his story is very simple. He used to have a rotator system with his people, with his partner. And because he was making people pay too much money to buy his system, and because his system did not get enough traffic to people, so he don't want to say people that my system did not work. He did not want to tell people that I scam you and I took your money and my system did not work. Or what he say, DUbli promised us for a conversion rate of 80%. Now, who on earth could convince or promise anyone an 80% conversion rate? Even, what do I tell you? Nothing in the world had that conversion rate. So do you expect a genius, powerful, visionary person like Mr. Michael Hansen or the top leaders in USA and our directors and management, they would be promising such a silly percentage? You can smell the fishy statement behind his word. And tonight, you will see a complete official response against Matt Trainer. So again, Matt Trainer, what he done, and one of the main reasons I want you to see, why is he changing the name, the team of the name? The Team Wakar is still with DUbli. The other top leaders are still there. He was kicked out of the team. That's why he changed it to Wakar, because he's not anymore belong to Team Wakar, who's still building, and there's one of the big earners in DUbli. So again, when you read, be smart and try to read behind the line. You are a successful leaders, entrepreneurs who build the business. So you have to be professional while approaching the knowledge. Now, these are the three main articles that we have in the internet. And I want to cover the last point here in the scam part. Now, all of us guys are networkers. And do you know what does it mean? A company has been in the business for the last 13 years. And we had only 3 blogs talking about it. That the 3 people are keep spreading in the same blog and same other blogs and other blogs. So it looked like too much. But they are the 3 same resources. Now, this is absolutely damn normal. And if you think it's not normal, you are not normal. because this is part of the business. When I was in QNet, my ex-MLM company, I used to have tons of objections. I used to see thousands and thousands and thousands of scam articles of low cases against the company. Company had been shut down here and there. Government opening, closing. This is something normal to have three articles comparing to tens, millions article comparing to other companies. Guys, we are proudly, for the last 13 years, we don't have against us any case in the court. Do you understand this? Have you ever seen any network marketing company on earth for the last 13 years without a case? You are in the most credible, cleanest company on earth. We are giving people a real, true value. We're not selling people MLM crap. We're not forcing people to buy worthless product for 10,000 more the price only to buy our complan. We don't sell people complan. We don't sell people dreams. We are changing the network marketing principle and idea. We are making a paradigm shift. So we are ethically networkers. Right now, we can walk with full pride, with our head held up high, saying, I am a networker of DUbli. So this is the knowledge that you need to read and know about. So when someone comes to you into an objection, you can handle it perfectly. And that guy will say, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm in. This is the moment when you feel the glory of changing that person's life. Because you knew that person would be given a great opportunity, a powerful opportunity to be with you. So this is how you handle objections. This is how you handle the scam objection, especially the scam one. So think about it for a minute. I'll review it again for you. I know how you feel. I feel the same, but what I found is different. The purpose is don't create argument. Handle the objection with a big smile, with widely teeth open. If you brush your teeth only, to write down all his objections and make him understand that you're evaluating his word and you're giving it full attention, and then handling it by making him understand that he is right and you have been there before, and let him be the one asking you then why you join, then what did you do. All what you need is to have him focusing with you and interested to listen, thus than having a total mental block because you're creating an argument and he owns the right to fight. And when someone says a scam, there is two approaches to handle it. The first approach is the logical approach. When you explain to him about the mentality of people, how people think, that the number one fact, when people fail, they will not say that he's a failure, they will always find an excuse. And if you go on network marketing statistics, we have 30% people make money, 70% of people they don't make money. But also remind him, yet 30% is still the highest success rate comparing to all other industry, from real estate to engineering to whatever you call it. We have the highest success rate in the world. So, but yet the number of failures are higher than the number of winners. The number of failures are still higher than the number of winners. So what does that mean? You will have those failing people writing all over the blogs here and there because they don't want to accuse themselves that they fail. They always want to find an excuse. So that's the logical approach. But then you have to provide them with some facts. Tell him about the FTC. It's a NASDAQ listed company, US publicly traded, monitored by FTC, and already they are dealing with big corporations like Priceline, Hotels.com, Walmart, Macy, all those big corporations, and all those big corporations. Each one of them have a huge legal department, and collectively they have millions of hours of law experience. So do you think those lawyers don't have the same Google that I have? And yet they signed the contract. And yet they signed the contract. So this is how the scam objection should be handled. And if you do it in this way, it will be so powerful. And I guarantee you, the guy will be there. Now, let's go to another interesting objection, which usually people in Middle East or mainly Islamic world will ask you about it. Why do I pay 594 or 2,475 for? Some people will tell you it's a money to money business, right? I don't get a product. I don't get any product. Why do I pay this money for? Perfect. How are you going to handle this? Very simply. He said, someone said to you, okay, I paid $594. What did I get? I have no physical product. I have received nothing in my hand. Now simply, you can tell like this. First of all, tell him, I know how you feel. I feel the same, but now what I found is different. Now, bro, yeah, you're absolutely right. Me and you got used for those company selling physical stuff, and we have to get those bulky things for the money we pay. And yeah, I really got through the same thing. This is the first question that came up in my mind. What did I pay this money for? But you know what, bro? Then he will ask you then, why did you join? And do you want me to join to be into a money game? It's like, no, just wait. You want to know why? Yes, tell me why, please. You know what I really thought in my mind? When I was going through the subject of the business, DUbli is a totally different principle of MLM. We are not having any more sales pitches. We don't tell people if you don't drink this juice, you will die. If you don't put this beauty cream, you will look ugly and your boyfriend will divorce you or your husband will leave you. If you don't eat this nutrition, you will get cancer. If you wear this pendant, you will fly full of energy. We are not doing this anymore. We don't do that. We are the best full of the best and to the rest. We don't do this anymore. So we are not retailing recurring product. No, we are giving people a service that gives them value. We are offering people a VIP membership that costs $50 that allow them to pull money up to five, two, three, five, $10,000 a year out of their purchase, out of the money they spent anyway. So we are offering people a service. When you buy your SIM card and you pay every month maintenance or every year maintenance, what you pay the money for? When you put money to fill airtime, do you get some physical thing? You're getting a service. Airtime, telecommunication service. When you pay for your electricity bill, what do you get? It's a service. So DUbli is offering people a service for $50 that will give them a value more than thousands and thousands of dollars a year. And they have put up all the risk, built that site, they have get all the great deals from the merchants, they have give you all the special coupons. So it's a service that had a complete value. So don't you think it's a powerful service? He said, yes, but I'm not talking about the VIP. I'm talking about the team member who get $594. I tell him, okay. Now let's say you are a Verizon distributor that you buy 10 SIM cards of Verizon's on the wholesale price and you sell it in retail. You buy airtime, 10 cards of airtime of Verizon or AT&T or Etisalat, each one worth of $50. You buy it on wholesale for 200, let's say for $600. You bought 6 cards, each card is, you bought 10 cards, each card is like worth of $50. Okay, you bought it for $495 wholesale price. And when you sell it out for $620. Is that okay? It's like, of course. Now, what is the difference between a team member and what I just said? Now, you are a business associate for DUbli, an independent distributor. You buy a bulk of DUbli product or service. What is DUbli product or service? The VIP membership. Because you're an agent, because you're an independent distributor, because you're a business associate, you bought this team membership in retail, on wholesale, and when you sell them out, you will sell your VIP membership. You will get $49.5 for each. That's $495, which is your money, the capital. And for every VIP you sign up extra, you get $12.37. So in top of that, you will get 124 US dollar. So when you spend that money to buy them, when you sell them, you will get more than what you spent. So you are an independent distributor of DUbli. So this is the module. That's it. And DUbli is giving you the international, training of Big Al, fantastic training and certificate that's worth more than $500. You get it for free. You get the license for free. And you also get the MasterCard for free. So what is it that does not worth? I know companies that I was, my ex-MLM company, unit, they used to sell a training course that worth much less than what we have for $700. And people were happy. Now we have the training course, we have the DUbli Academy. That's going to be one of the best things you ever get in your life. From all those international leaders and CNOs, all of them together, putting the value and with the vouchers value. So we have a value that no company on earth received. Can you repeat the VIG part? What is the VIP GC part? Okay, the VIP part. What do you mean the VIP? You mean like, okay, I'll repeat, no problem. I'll repeat that question again. I'll just wrap it up. Now, this is one of the objections. Again, this is one of the objections that people might ask. Why do I pay this money for? What's a $594? Okay? Again, approach him. Simply approach him, okay, in a very professional way, in a very nice way, telling him, I know how you feel, I felt the same, the same story, disarm his defensive weapon, avoid any argument, write down his question, big smile, and tell him, okay, bro. Now, DUbli, we need to distinguish between DUbli and other MLM. MLM companies used to sell us worthless product for 10 times more, forcing people buying things that they like or they don't like for joining their comp plan. But we don't do this anymore with DUbli. We are providing families with true service. We are providing families with a powerful service, with a powerful membership that allow them to get into a cashback program that they can earn 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 from their shopping that they're gonna do anyway per year. So they pay almost $100 or $50 depending on where they are, and they get 10, 20, 30, 50,000 times back what they had spent. So it's very valuable. Simply like when you buy an airtime, okay? Let's say you buy an airtime. Now, he tell you why this $50 DUbli had put up the rest, put the system, buy the servers, had gone out, make deals and deals, spent millions of dollars and zillions of minutes to get all these deals done and put them all for you under one umbrella. So it's a membership. that's worth 10 times more than what it is. So do you think it's a fair one? Yes, absolutely. The VIP 100%. But I'm not talking about the VIP. I'm talking about the TM. Why he pays 594, or the PPA, why he pays 2,475? Same principle. We'll talk about the TM. Tell him, okay, now let's assume that you are an AT&T distributor, or Verizon distributor, or Etisalat, or any of the telco companies. Now you go to, let's say, AT&T, and you buy from them 10 cards, 10 cards, 10 top-up cards, airtime cards, each one with a value of $50. You buy them from them for $49 or $49.5, okay? Or let's say you buy them from them for $45 because you're a distributor. So you buy from AT&T 10 airtime cards for $450. When you sell them for $500. So because you're a distributor, you're an official independent distributor with AT&T or Verizon or Etisalat or India Telco or Pakistan Telco, you are making a profit margin. So you buy wholesale, you sell retail, right? Perfect. Now, what is so different between what I said and the team membership? When you join DUbli main product, as we agreed, is the VIP membership that costs $49 or $99, depending on a local or international mall. Now, as an independent agent of DUbli or business associate of DUbli, all what you do is you are buying 10 membership in wholesale price, which is $495, okay? And when you sell them out and sign up 10 VIP, you will get back your money, $495. And DUbli pays you for every VIP you sign up, $12.5 approximately. So for the 10 VIPs, you will get an extra $125 in top of your $495. So that's $620. So you paid $594, you got 620. So you are an absolute agent. All what you did is, okay, so all what you did is what? You pay wholesale and you sell retail. And in top of that, sir, you are getting an online education through Big Al Academy and certificate that worth more than $500. You're getting it for free. And I told you, I know companies like QNet or so many educational companies, they used to sell educational packages much less powerful than DUbli for more than $700. We have it for free. If you want to calculate it only as an education package, it's still worth the value of $595. $4. You get a MasterCard. In some countries, to get a MasterCard to buy online, you have to spend $500 only for the MasterCard. And on top of that, you got the DUbli Academy that gonna shock and blow your mind about what is gonna happen inside. So now, sir, do you understand why you pay $594? Now, do you think that makes sense? Again, handling objections is art of negotiation. You have to be smart, fast. And when I handle someone objection, I like to be a little bit fast. So when you give the idea fast, short and sweet, it's like bullets, one after one, boom, 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 boom. I gave up. Amen. The full confidence, the energy, the strength of the way you talk will make the person surrender to the reality. Okay, please talk about PPA money back guarantee. Okay, that's even another big scenario. I still did not get into that this 10 VIP vouchers will make you, those VIP shopper, the more they shop, the more they make you money, so they will create for you a residual income. There's so much thing to add. Guys, we cannot do spoon feeding. You are all leaders. You are all intelligent people. I'm just giving you the idea, okay? And you build up the stories on it. These are enough, but you can add some more things. Like, for example, and don't forget, sir, that those 10 VIPs, that they will start to create you a residual income when those people shop. The same thing for PPA, but PPA also have a much extra added value, much extra. I have a full training in my YouTube channel called The Power of PPA. When you watch it, it will be a no-brainer to build your team without focusing at PPA. A no-brainer, seriously. PPA is the brilliant choice for anyone who wants to build a good, serious business because it has money back guarantee. It has an extra added course of $1,500. It has 50 VIP membership. The license in the PPA is for free. The ranking is 4 times higher. So much added value is there. Plus, you will be able to build your business out of organization and corporation. The money back guarantee, bro, is very simple. Company tell you from the day you join, stay active until 5 years. On the 5th year, you will receive your money back. And that's an interesting part because this is my other questions that some people themselves they don't trust the companies giving them the villas or they have so many discussions on that. Is it really the company will give us the villa if we achieve the SVP? Is it so and so? Is it so and so? All what I tell you guys is you are into a publicly traded company, listed company. So they are audited. Everything they write, everything they put in their site is being regulated, audited, and monitored. So they can't put bullshit. And I want to show every one of you your contract with the company that I am sure that more than 99% of you don't know how to get my contract that if I will achieve this, I will get this. And after 5 years, I'll get my money back guarantee. All what I want you to do, okay, let me log to one of my accounts to show you. Let's see. Okay. You can see my screen, right? But if you see my password, tell me. Everyone can see my screen. Guys, are we here? Okay, excellent. Okay, let me show you something interesting. Good. Now let's say you're in your site. All what you need to do is what? Go to marketing. Are you following? Are you following, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now let's go to marketing. Then scroll down to promotions. Then in the promotion parts, you will see this is what the company had promised you. The frontline bonus promotion and how it is being explained for 3 TM $300 extra, for 3 PPE $1,500 extra, and giving you an example how it's calculated. Example 2, example 3, etc., etc. 3 team members earn 300, 3 PPE 1,000, 1 TM 2 PPE, whatever, okay? Now, the loyalty member bonus. What is the loyalty member bonus? Is the money back guarantee when you have this. On the date of your 5th anniversary, you will receive $2,475 or the equivalent of what you paid for your PPA package in your local currency applied in your network account. It's really that simple. All PPAs that are qualified to participate will see a special loyalty member logo in their back office. So this is a contract for you. It shows here. The company is telling you this. Okay, you can print it. You can have the DUbli network thing is here because this is a legal document. It's an audited company. It's not a hubbly bubbly company. It's not a Ponzi scheme. These are legal things. When I was in my engineering company, I made a contractor paid 600,000 dirham, almost 180,000 US dollar on an arbitration, and I have only used an official email. an email sent from his company to my company email. And I won the arbitration in the court based on that email. We are into the e-commerce world, guys. Everyone knows about this. And it's a listed company. They cannot write bullshit on their site. Now, DUbli Golf and Beach Resorts. This is the promotion, and this is what the company is promising you. Simply, have you ever dreamt of owning your own luxury villa in one of the most executive private resorts in the world, DUbli Golf and Beach Resorts? Now you can qualify for your own private paradise getaway on Grand Cayman Island. 3 ways to qualify. 1. Achieve the SVP position within 2.5 years, 30 months from your sign up date and have a minimum of 2,500 active business associates in your downline, each holding a business package at a minimum. Once you reach these requirements, you will qualify to receive a free lot and villa at the DUbli Golf and Beach Resorts. 2. If you achieve the SVP position after 2.5 years and you have a minimum of 2,500 active business associates in your downline, each holding a business package at a minimum, you will earn the right to purchase a lot and a villa at DUbli Golf and Beach Resorts. So people who can even buy, not only a gift, only SVPs. So we will be in a land of SVPs. You know, the heaven of networkers. Who is this? Omar Bahakim. Okay, Omar, I'll come back to your question. 1 second. 3. If you achieve the VP position within 12 months from your sign up date and have a minimum of 800 active business associates in your downline, each holding a business package at a minimum, you will earn the right to receive a free lot at the DUbli Golf and Beach Resort starting the day you qualify as an SVP. So these are all documents. All qualification must be achieved in an organic business building manner. Failure to build by the required process and attempting to achieve cumulative the system will cause the business associate achieving the position of VP or SVP to be forfeit the opportunity to participate in the promotion. You know, the company is so smart. You know, those people who want to buy and fill, blah, 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 you know, it's not going to work. Okay? This could be an organic growth. To qualify, the number of active business associates holding a minimum of a business package must be achieved on the day you qualify as a VP. You can read it's all clear and mentioned step by step. So what else you need? This is all clearly mentioned for, it's like a document for you, ladies and gentlemen. And I promise you that we will share in all our groups the maps and the online things of the, because Mr. Thomas is getting it for us, our upline, and Mr. Dean Manheimer, our grand upline from USA. He will get us all those things and all this. You know, I was supposed to get it today, but I was a little bit unorganized. Thing happened, but we're gonna share it in all the group once we have it. It's there so you can all see it with your own eyes. So no more people to bluff you. No more people to lie to you and tell you, nothing there. Those are the dream stealers. Avoid them. Get them out of your life and focus at building your business. Okay, let's get back to Omar Bahakim question. I need to ask you for advice because we approach the DUbli business as a group. If you allow me to speak to you and explain my challenges, please, I'm in need to an advice and a new marketing strategy. Omar Bahakim. No problem, brother Omar. I just, we can talk in private and I'll give you a good strategy how to move on the whole group to DUbli. That's thing we do every day, actually, almost because all the leaders from different companies around the world, they're recognizing one by one what is DUbli and they're coming with their team. And this is part of our daily routine, and we have the proper system for you, and we got you handled, bro. Don't worry. After the training, we can just you can just send me an email, or we can just talk on Skype, and we can have a special meeting about that. How to upgrade from BA to PPA? Shubram Norahan, ask your upline. This is something very simple, sister. Okay, as long as we are in the site, simply go to my office. Okay, this is the site. Are you with me? Good. Go to my office, buy a product package. Okay, then boom, it's here. Okay, this is my daughter's site. It's oh shit. No, this one is already a PPA. So anyway, when you go to my office, buy a product package, you can see in top here, upgrade to PPA package international. Okay, choose it and then pay with credit card or whatever, and that's it. But you have to be less than team coordinator to do so. Okay, sister? Good, or brother. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, back to our main subject, which is the objections and objections handling. Now, I believe I have covered the main important parts of the handling objection issue. These are, the main questions that giving you credibility. I have given you the idea, I have given you the thought of how to do it. This is the principle, this is the way of doing it. Now, I would rather also talk about one more one, which is money. I don't have money. Now, you need to understand something. Why I'm really focused about this part. Because again and again and again, if your team do not have a good follow-up strategy, you are losing 90 to 90% of the amount of sign-up in your team. So if your team is creating, let's say, 100 sign-up per month, if you have a good follow-up, it could be not less than 900 or 800. So you're missing on the big part. That is why follow-up and handling objection is extremely important. 3 skills. If you master it, I can write you a white check of $1 million. Guarantee you to make $1 million. In network marketing, the only soft skills you need is to master your presentation, not only to learn, master your presentation, master your handling objection, and training. These are the 3 soft skills: presentation, handling objection, and train your people and duplicate. If you learn these 3 soft skills, and of course the most important one is the real burning desire and the dream. If you have that, that's the driving force which goes on with the commitment and with the getting started training. But those are the soft skills required to make $1 million network marketing. So it's piece of cake. Do it, memorize it, do it again and again and again. You will see an unbelievable growth in the number of sign-up of your team. This is what we call the handling objection methodology. Let's talk about the money part, which is so many of you would like to hear about. Okay, and this is how I do it. Now, allow me just to take. Okay. Now, if I said to someone, he come to the follow-up meeting, and he was like, okay, the business is great, it's opportunity, but I'm not yet ready. It's like I don't have enough money to do it. It's like, I wish I wish if I would, be able to do it, but I really don't have enough money. Alex, you're absolutely right. $2,400 is a hell amount of money. It's too much money, right? And this is what I was thinking. I was thinking, I have to pay my school this much. I have to pay my kids' school this much. I have, the rent of my house, the loan of my car, the mortgage, the credit card. I have to pay this, I have to pay that. So there is no more room for $2,400. You're absolutely right, man. It's too much. Then Alex would go, then what did you do, bro? How did you handle yourself? I would be going like, Alex, the reason that I don't have money is the same reason made me join this business. And the reason that I know that you don't have money, that's why I call you for this business. Because if I know you have a couple of millions of dollars, you would have started your own project and you don't need me. But because I care about you, and I know you don't have money, and I know this is the only solution for you. You know why, Alex? Because I was thinking of myself like this. What if God's, would never, God will prevent me from this to happen to me or to my family or to any one of you. So let's say Alex, I'm just assuming, I'm talking to Alex now. Let's say Alex, I was just thinking, what if, my wife or my kids, la samahallah, they got into some, critical circumstances that I had to pay immediately $5,000 to the hospital. Or I had to go into some extreme situation. Or I had had an accident and my insurance was expired and I had to pay to other guy for his car $5,000 or I will be jailed. What do you think would I do? I would grab the money. I would find a way on earth to get the money. Because it's an emergency, right? So what I thought of my life, bro, is that after 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years of working, I get an opportunity to change my life and it cost me only $2,400 and I don't have the money. So I consider my life situation is the biggest emergency on earth because I figured out that I've been doing something wrong for the last 10 years of my life. What does it mean? If I could not find a silly $2,400 to start a business that could change my whole entire grandkid's life, and I was working for the last 1,000, 10, 5, 6 years, whatever. What does that mean? It is, it is simply the reason why I consider my life in a biggest emergency. I consider myself into a financial cancer and I have to take an immediate solution. And this is my only chance. Because if you look at any other, show me any other business on earth that you can start with $2,400, $500, and can get you into financial freedom in 2 years of me earning like 10, 20, $30,000 a month, even 100. You will never find. And if you know one, let me know. I'll be the first one. So bro, because I know you are one of those people that I care about. And I want to start with you hand by hand. And we build our glory together. That's why I call you to show you this opportunity. And you know what? If you really want to do it, don't you have 5 people who trust you? He said yes. Then instead of going to one person and try to lend $2,500 from him, go and lend 500 from each. Or if you're working with the small package, go and $500 from each. And I can be one of the people to help you. That's $100. But you promise to pay back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. See, when you do it this way, he has no way back. Okay. Guys, try to understand my methodology of handling people objection. In my way of doing it, I say it's not up to them, it's up to me. Because I'm little bit, sharp on approaching this. I'm a little bit tough. Why? Because I believe and understand that from my last 18 years experience with networking and the last 32 years experience in life. People are covered by layers of dust that blocks their brains from taking right decisions. They have been professionally brainwashed by plan A. They have been professionally brainwashed by limiting their expectation because they were expecting so high when they graduated, and by after 3, 5, 10 years of working, the limit of expectation had been drawn down. So they don't believe in themselves. They need someone to shake them, to give them the motivation to do it, to take the decision on their behalf. Like on the first day when I present someone from my very hot contacts, the very close circle, after the presentation, if he tell me, let me think about it, I would tell him straight to the face, what would you want to think about? He's like, what do you mean? It's like, what the hell you're going to think about? Do you think that you know in this business more than me? He said, no, of course you know more than me. I said, don't you bloody trust me? He said, yes, I do trust you. Then let me take the decision on your behalf. Let me help you to do it. Because you are going to think and think and think, and you're not gonna get the right conclusion that I got. And because I know you, Alex, and I know this works for you. So if you trust me, let's do it together. And I'll explain for you how to do it. Because people seriously, with all the effect they have, with all the circumstances, with all the job, with all the boss, with all the bills, with all these, shit on their head, they can't take decisions. So you have to be sharp. You have to shake them. You have to remove the dust on top of their head and thoughts. This is how you can do it. You need to live life bold and sharp. You need to walk towards your target like a bulldozer. Nothing in the world can stop you. Nothing in the world can stop you. This is the energy. This is the energy that your people will get from you. Because as a leader, you have to understand it's not up to them, it's up to you. Those people had put their trust in you, so you decide to lead and you have to hold responsibility. This is the nice way of doing it. Shake it, remove the dust. So, very simple. Now, when I talk to someone about the money objection in this way, what would be his response? He cannot back up now. 80% he's in. All what you need to do is find solutions. Don't talk about problems. Big minds discuss solutions. They don't talk about problems. That is how you can handle the money problem, how you can handle the scam problem, how you can handle the what we call the why do I pay this money? What I'm getting for problem or challenge? And another one. This is actually not a challenge or not an objection. It's an advice. That it's my advice to you. Now, most of you, I know it because I've seen this again and again and again. When they start the business, they don't talk to their family. They don't bring their brother or sister, which is the rule number one, hot contacts. You know why? Because they think that they have pulled $500 from me or 600. I'm not gonna let them scam my brother. Let me first get the confidence first and make the money, then I can bring my family in. If you are those type of people, please, with my humble advice, sit home and don't talk to anyone because you are not owning it. You're not building an ethical business. So if you feel that you're scammed, you are okay to scam strangers. Before you move on, you have to have the belief of what you do. If you don't approach your close and hot people first, two things will happen. Number one, you might delay on signing up people, so your results will be delayed. So accordingly, your switch on mode is dropping and dropping, energy level is dropping and dropping, and your presentation effectiveness will be lower and lower. Very high possibility, switched off. The second thing is your family might be approached by someone else and they still can convince them and they still can sign them up. So you can have your brother, sister, mother-in-law, uncle, auntie, cousin, brother-in-law sign up under someone else. And do you think that the stranger will support them the same way you do? Impossible. So you are also not being fair to them. Why are you trying to take or think on people's behalf? No one can do this except God. God only knows what's inside people. You don't do this, my friend. Trust me, you don't do this. All what you need to do is do what you have to do. Shake the tree. Explain them and let them decide. And help them to decide. And the third most important problem that will happen to you, that close circle, your wife, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your best friends, that close circle, you see them daily. And now you start not to see them as often as before. So they'll start to question. They start to see you talking and being and putting efforts and not starting to earn that much at the beginning like any other business. So they'll start to nag. They'll start to break you. They'll start to steal your dreams. What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? Don't tell me you're doing one of those schemes. Man, wake up. Especially a wife or a husband. They must know what you do. Whether they support you or they stay neutral. But don't exclude them because they'll start to doubt, especially when it's your wife. All the devilish thought will start to come. You know, he used to come home 6 p.m. Why he start to come home 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? All those devilish thoughts. Start playing with your mobile, smelling your shirts, suspecting and inspecting all your trousers. This is what's gonna happen. All the devilish thought on earth will start to pump in her mind. Involve her, please. Involve him, please. Let them know. Let him or her see the gathering that you're in. You're with the good professional people working to build a business and so on and so on. This is a very important advice that you have to consider from now. So, ladies and gentlemen, by now, I believe I'll open the question for 15 minutes because of 15 minutes I have to go because after after 1 hour we have the same Arabic session. But I just wrap up everything here. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that with the methodology and what you hear tonight, if you apply it, practice it, do it again and again, I can guarantee you that minimum your income will be tripled. The number of sign-up in your organization will be tripled if you apply it and train your people to apply it. Because again and again and again, 90% of people, they don't sign up on the presentation day. They sign up on the follow-up. And the last rule of follow-up to wrap up, first follow-up as we just mentioned, it is maximum should be done after 48 hours. Okay? Maximum, not more. 24 hours is okay. Now the second follow-up is 48 hours after the first follow-up. Second follow-up, 48 hours after the first follow-up. Because after you follow up with the person, he showed an interest, he's not ready, okay, let me think about it more, let me see. Okay, fine. Now, okay, let's meet in, like, I'll give you some more time. You give him some videos, you give him some links, you give him something to talk about, and tell him, fine, then we will meet up in 2 days' time. Have your time, read about it, see those videos, and we'll meet up again. I'll give you some more strategy and help you to build the business. Now, third follow-up, it will be based on the time that you will take from him in the second follow-up. You know, see, I used to have some people coming, okay, and joining our presentations and follow-up and meetings for almost 6 months until they joined. I have one of my leaders, he joined me after 6 years, not 6 months. He see me building the business and he became one of my key leaders. Everyone has or she has their own time. Don't give up on someone. Now on the third follow-up, خلاص, enough. Don't call again. Don't follow up again. But don't close the door on his face or her face. Don't tell him, well, I wasted my time with you. You're such a moron. You don't know, blah, blah, blah. Get away from my life. Please don't do that. Or don't just grab, a machine gun and shoot him alive, because he did not join you. Please don't do that. Okay? All what you need to do is keep the door open. You know what I usually do? I will hug the person. If he was a man, of course, not a lady. But I hug him in a decent way. So no one can suspect the things. Okay, so I'll tell him, bro, I feel bad for you. You're still not ready. Whenever you're ready, you can call me anytime. I'm here to support. Have a blessing life. Go away. Thank you. So that person, he always go back and remember your story. And it will be like a nagging thing in his head. And whenever you have a major like mass presentation, mega events, open house, some gathering, some party, invite him. Tell him we have the super players, duper XYZ coming. You can join us. It's gonna be fantastic. You can see some more realities. No objection. I'll be waiting for you. Keep that database. Don't lose it. Okay? This is how you do the follow-up. First, second, third, and then keep the door open. Again, my final advice and my final request, humble request for every single one. You must start applying the follow-up exactly like how I told you and train your team accordingly. I will do that, Brother Godwin. This is one of the main subject because we have also the event thing and we have the surprises for our brothers in Pakistan and other worlds. Okay, good. This is how you do the follow-up. This is how you must train your team to do it. Okay, that was all about the follow-up, and I just want to take the pride of talking about our new coming event, DUbli Summit. Guys, in your journey of network marketing, attending such events, it's not a choice, it is a must. If you really faithful for your success, for your team success, it is a must because it builds your leadership, it builds your personality, it empowers you with knowledge. And we are human people, we're like machine, we're like battery. We need to be charged up. Those kind of events will give you a full charge of positive energy that will increase the power of your presentation and training 10 times, which will accordingly will increase your income 10 times. You will see a magical result of you and your team after the presentation. The first click happened to me. The first do it or die happened to me was in a major event when I was like, oh my God, those people all can't be fooled. That when I really buy the complete trust, the complete belief, when I listen to the speaker, to the stories, to the advices, to the training, to the great news, I went back like an atomic bomb. I, grab people from seat and tell them, shut up and sign up. This is the energy you will get. This is how you can be successful. So being into an event is not a choice, it is a must. And this is only for normal network marketing events. But ladies and gentlemen, we are not talking about a normal event. We are talking about an event that's going to rewrite the network marketing history. We're talking about an event that's going to set new rules a game changer in the whole entire history. We're talking about an event that you're going to hear major updates that gonna shock and rock your business big time. This is where glory happened. And I guarantee you, every single team member you bring him to the event is going to be one of your lifetime leaders. He is going to be one of the most powerful people that gonna have the belief and build with you an unbelievable, powerful organization. Attending events, attending leader training, attending mass presentation, attending mass houses. This is part of the building for your leadership. If you really want to achieve your financial freedom, success has a price that needs to be paid. And in all network marketing company I joined in my life, for such event we used to pay $500 and we don't even get a cup of water. In such respectful company, you pay only $400 and you will get 3 days meal and coffee breaks and lunches and even an access to aqua park with the physical activity. Have you ever been into Atlantis? If you go to Atlantis and have your dinner, have your lunch, have a coffee break with aqua park, you spend the $300. Now you're gonna have that for 3 consistent days. And on top of it, you will get the most powerful trainings and the unbelievable news. The DUbli 2.0 are going to be launched in September on Atlantis. You can be among the people who will write this history, shoulder to shoulder, hand to hand, and you can be among the sales director and vice president who will enjoy the special party after the event. Those people, their names are going to be engraved in the agenda of network marketing. Engraved. It's a stone engraving process for your name, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to be among those people who want to be welcome this glory, to write it, to be among the team A, like what Mr. Michael Hansen said, because Mr. Michael Hansen told us clearly, the founder and CEO of DUbli, he told us clearly they are going to be Group A and Group B. Group B who are not going to attend the event. Group B are the people who are going to be left behind. Group A are the people who are going to be on the event. And those are the people who are going to be millionaires. And I will remind you 2, 3 years from now, I will pick up the names of those people and show every one of you. So be among those people. Don't let the regret kill your life. And my great news, and I really, cannot tell you how respectful this company is. When they launch about the event, they give us the frontline promotion. You all know it. 3TM, you get extra $300. 3PPA, you get extra $1,500. They have tripled our frontline commission. They told us we don't want you to pay from your pocket. We're gonna pay for you. They have, because of the event, give us a promotion that tripling our commission. So you can pay from their money. What else we need? And in top of that, they had made special price because they are fair, ethical people. They look at the people who are flying from long distances, like write down those countries: Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Egypt, Jordan, Palestine, Morocco, Tunisia, Libya, Algeria. Those countries, from today or tomorrow, you can see your price is $195. Less than half the price. The company care because they know that you're gonna pay airfare, tickets, and come. So it's not fair for you to pay similar to the people in GCC. They are an ethical company who cares, although you are paying from the company pocket because they have given you the special promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand that we are in the most ethical, powerful company. So I really would love to see every simple one of you with us on Atlantis. I want to hug every one of you. I want to put your hand with our hands. See your leaders here. See the top earners. See the people who started it in the whole industry. And be the people who walk the talk. Don't be the people who bullshit too much. Let me see every one of you there on the stage of Atlantis. Let us make and write the network marketing history together. Let us be the pioneers in our industry. It's an opportunity that will never be given again. It's your opportunity, it's your chance, because you deserve it, and because God cares about you, and because you're lucky you are in such great company and with the greatest team in the world, the Diamonds Team International. You were live from Dubai with Khalid Shaath, the president and founder of Diamond Team. It is my extreme love and pleasure to hug and kiss all of you and tell you I love you all and I do believe you all and I'm gonna be with every single one of you Atlantis. So go now and all grab your tickets because seats are limited. It is the time to prove ourselves. Love you all and I'll give you 5 to 10 more minutes if you have any questions. Peace, love, and I do believe you all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Khalid, for unbelievable and amazing training. And all of us, we are so excited. Thanks so much. And I have a small things, please, everyone here in the room, please allow me to welcome our top and lovely and great upline, Mr. Thomas Schmidt. He is the first senior vice president in the DUbli International Company. And because he's very humble and he's very nice person, he attend our webinar. This is how much the support we get from our leaders. So this is the very simple duplication. Even he's the senior vice president, but till today he give us the support. He attend the webinar with us. This is who's to be the real upline and the real leaders. So thanks too much, so much, Mr. Tom, for your attending our webinar. We really appreciate it. And thanks again, Mr. Khalid, for your time. And we really also appreciate it. And also we are so hungry and we cannot wait to see everyone in the stage in Atlantis. But we need to see everyone on the stage, not on the seat. So please, guys, take your time. There is no time. Please do whatever you want to do now, not tomorrow. There is no time. Please, I want to see everyone on the stage. SD, VP, Senior Vice President. Please, everyone, I need Diamonds team to be #1 in the world. You deserve it and you can do it. All of us, we can do it. Together, we are more stronger. Thanks a lot. And if there is any questions, anything, Mr. Khalid, he will be more than happy to answer all your questions. Thanks a lot for your attending our Diamonds Team webinar.
I really thank you a lot again, Mr. Muhammad, for this great welcome and closing. But also, I was shocked when you told me Mr. Thomas was here. It's really my extreme pleasure to have such a great mentor and leader and upline with us sitting. You know, see, gentlemen, this is a true leader. He leads by example. He don't tell you go and do it. He tell you let's do it. So I was extremely, delighted and humble to have this great gentleman in our room, and I just really would love if he can share his word with us to hear his blessing word as well. Mr. Tom, you are a moderator. Please share us as well.
See if I have no clue. Am I on speaking mode? Looks like that, yes. Maybe you give me short feedback. At least I see some adjustments here on the signal. So I guess it's working. I don't have my mobile with me. Thank you so much. As I said, it's not on you to say thank you to me to attend the meeting, and I'm not here to monitor what are you doing. I'm here to learn, and it's a blessing for me to have you. And I'm not talking only about the multitasking guy, Mr. Khalid Shaath, who's also WhatsApping with me while doing the training without interrupting it anyhow. I don't know how you do it. I thought it is only possible for ladies, but you do it. Or Mo, or Samani, and Abu Jad, and Mohammed Eid, and all the great guys in your group all over Middle East, North Africa, India, and more or less all over the planet already. I learned a lot. I make so many notes, so it's on me to appreciate all your training, all your time, all your passion you put into this training today. And I can only tell you guys, take it for real, what Khalid said. I know most of you are long in network marketing, and you know all these beautiful flowered words about we are the best, this is the biggest event, and so on and so on and so on. I don't know if there was a bigger event yet. I don't know if the stage is the most beautiful you ever saw in history in network marketing, or if the entertainment is the best you ever experienced before. All what I know is that DUbli is going to start this September event, DUbli 2.0, which is the working title we put, meaning a brand new portal, brand new features, mobile application, and so many surprises. First of all in history, and I'm now almost 6 years in DUbli, I don't know nothing, or let's put it the way, I know exactly that much as you know, and I love to be there and get surprised as you all will be surprised the way we not expect in our wildest dreams. But it will never be possible to get this feeling and this first moving position just by attending a webinar later on or waiting for the newsletter. It is really a question of being there, and this is changing people's life. I'm 26 years in network marketing. For those who don't know me yet, as we are growing so fast in Pakistan, and congratulations for your track records over there. The same in North Africa and all over happen in your team. You can see it easily on our World as One fan page, which is only for our group. If I announce the new positions like TC, sales directors and above, 80%, 90%, sometimes even 100% are coming out of the Diamonds group, and there's a reason for it, because you are a great team, you are really hardworking, and those of you who are new to the industry, new to the team, new to DUbli, just keep on following those guys. They know how it works, they know how to make 5, 6 and even 7 figure incomes, and this is always the easiest thing to do. Just follow their example, do what they do, use the same words, try to get to the same passion, and talk to people like you never did before. This is the only thing. I'm not good in trainings at all, because I don't believe in those secrets. I was writing so much when it comes to how to come over obstacles, how to deal with people for the questions we all know, which Khalid was done. Put it back to your 100% belief and love in the company, in the product, in the service, in the mission we have, in order to get families around the world a couple of $1,000 more in their pockets by doing the things they always do anyway. This is the idea. And then do nothing else for the next, what is it, 5 weeks, 6 weeks? I don't know. To get as many people, partners, as well prospects to this event. It will just boost your financial freedom like crazy. And I will do a training in the next few days as well, and giving you some ideas on how to be a part in these $1 million deals, even though you are brand new, just by dealing up with your uplines who probably become vice president because of you becoming sales director. How easy it is to make a nice commitment there. Hey, my friend, I do my best to reach sales director by end of August. And the commitment will be, I will get one of your $1 million contracts. And this leads us to such an easy way of teamwork. It happens in my group in India very well. They do it this way. They just team up and will produce so much new vice presidents now at no time. And you can do it even much faster, that's for sure. So guys, for me, as you probably can hear, my voice is not the best. I catch the flu. I will end now because the webinar was already so long. Let me just say one more time, thank you so much. I really do believe you all, which is a word created only by you guys, and I love it so much. We will have another call on Thursday evening with Jerry, which all the active partners, I don't want to call it a leader call, everybody who thinks he is here in the right time, at the right place, and he wants to do something significant for his life and for her life, you are invited. You will find the invitation latest by tomorrow, shared by the WhatsApp groups and by all your leaders. It will be a call with Jerry, probably even with Michael on it, having some other ideas on how to make this region here, and when I'm talking about this region, I'm talking about North Africa, Middle East, and all over Asia, to make it the most strongest part, not only in DUbli, but in network industry, in the entire network industry. So wait for this invitation. It will be a shorter call in the same platform, just by another invitation link. From my side, thank you so much. Can't wait to meet you all in person over there. Can't wait to make the next roadshow with my friends over here, which will bring us to North Africa as well, to Jordan. I will go to India right after the Dubai event. This weekend I will be in Egypt, in Cairo, so if you have contacts there, probably I will find some time for a one-on-one meeting as well. Mo, my friend, thanks for your beautiful words before. Thanks again to Khalid, and back to you guys. Let's rock it like crazy. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, our great loving upline. Can you see how millionaires becoming so humble and nice in this industry? You know, thanks a lot again, Mr. Thomas, again and again, for the pleasure and the blessing that you always giving us by being with our webinars. And thanks a lot for every single one of you, because you are the heroes. You are the one who make it happen, and you are the champions of your life. No one else but you. But my last request from you, please, be with us and stop clapping for people on the stage. Be the person that everyone will clap for, because you deserve it and you will have it. Yes, you can, yes, you will, and yes, you must. Again, God bless you all. We're all here with you.